Hello, everybody. Thank God today the computer has worked fine up till now. And I'm already live with you this Friday afternoon. And today, according to the computer, is 3rd of April. Yes, April. And it's Friday. Friday, I know, because it's kind of like it's another week gone. And to be honest, with this kind of sitting at home, not saying doing nothing, but it's just, that your life is just thrown out of the sink. And it's just so weird. I don't know what day it is. I constantly need to kind of refer to the calendar because it's, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, well, whatever. So, yes, it's a bit weird. And to be honest, since yesterday, I've been busy. I've been kind of entertaining myself, but I must admit, I haven't done much knitting. And so this morning, done the mail orders, and then, we come back, and Martin kind of roped me into just a gentle gardening, which normally involves landscaping, big shovels, digging. So I was roped into a bit digging around the pond, which did need to be done. And to be honest, it is easier to do when there's two of you, passing the things around, and instead of constantly moving and bending and doing sorts of funny things. And basically I spent up till lunchtime, I spent doing gentle gardening with big shovels and digging big stones. So then the panic kicked in because, of course, as always, I forget what I need to do later on. And as I said to you before, we normally sometimes on Fridays we try to have a little kind of naughty day and have a pizza or something like that for dinner. And as we haven't been shopping in the supermarkets and we didn't want to go for any takeaways, I decided that I will do pizza dough and we will do pizza at home, which apparently is very, very easy. So I was told, and please don't laugh, Martin's other woman, he has another woman in allotment. It's the little Italian lady. And it's easy. You just take a pasta, or you just take a flour and a bit of water and a bit of this, and it's just put it all together, and it's just, don't use this, no eggs, no, nothing. It's easy. So I have done it. At the moment, it is proving in oven on whatever is the proving temperature. It's very gentle. So once I finish this one, I will go and check and see if we actually will have pizza for dinner today. Other than that, I have done tomato sauce for pizza. Today Friday somehow turned out in the cooking programs instead of knitting programs. And I can tell you why, because I feel like on Tuesdays after last weekend, like I didn't spoke with you on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, so I had 3 days to do something nice and interesting. And then on Tuesday, I kind of give you all the information. Then on Wednesday, a little bit left. Thursday is kind of already going downhill. And on Friday, I'm thinking like, oh my God, there's nothing new to show you. It's not that there isn't, but it's somehow, I have a lot of things I would like to talk you through today. And again, it's like this week has been sharing all these interesting freebies coming in. And again, I managed to kind of I only spent half an hour max. That's not very good. But because I had a large file coming in from Rowan Yarns, and they have given us as a retailers a large amount of free patterns to share with you as a kit, to share with you with your stash busting. There's some patterns which use only like 1 or 2 balls of wool. And it's all very interesting. There are some patterns which are nice, kind of old favorites. There are patterns which, you have seen, or they are slightly reworked from the big patterns in the books. Like there is one particular scarf is made up out of the big shawl pattern. And I think that's one of the first ones I will put over weekend. So I feel a little bit overwhelmed because I was trying to go through quickly and kind of pick out the best ones for you. And the other problem is on this communication, I cannot put you and show you the pictures. I really need to print it out and then kind of pick it up like that. But as the printer is in the shop, so is the wool. At the moment, I'm kind of like, yeah, I can't print it out and I can't show you the picture. So the only way how you will see the pictures of the patterns I'm talking about is later on. You will need to look when I will save this video. Again, same like yesterday, I will put links below, or hopefully tomorrow morning I will have a little session. I will put at least one or two patterns I will put on our blog on the website, where we have a free pattern kind of. If you go on the blog, then you will see that there is news, free patterns, and something else, like a general chat or something like that. So under the free patterns, there should be some links, then you can click and you can download. And yeah, so there is, I think I will put this nice scarf, which uses 3 colors of Alpaca Classic, which again is I think very affordable. So it will cost you, well, it's $5.25 a ball, and yeah, if I say it, you can do it for 3 balls, then that's like $17.50 for a scarf, and which is really nice alpaca. Then the other one, which I picked out, and we did had some time ago. That's not new pattern. We had a really nice, a short, kind of boxy, cozy cardigan in brushed fleece. And again, it only uses 6-7 balls, and it's really easy, and it's great for beginners. So that one, we did had like little printed, like little postcards for that, which are all gone. But now they have given us digital format of that pattern, and that's been always very popular because it's nice, kind of it's boxy, but it's not too huge, it's not too square, and it's all stockinette stitch, nice big chunky needles, and you can finish very, very quickly. So that will be the other one. So that's 1, 2. What was the third one? I know summer is coming, and I was thinking like, well, do you want to knit mitt? Does anybody of you want to knit mitt? You need to say if you want to, because there is some nice fingerless gloves, or short gloves in cocoon. Again, using only 1 ball of wool. There is headband, really nice leafy headband with leaves, which is actually not the easiest. I would say to knit that cardigan possibly is easier than the headband because of the type of pattern. And then the other thing, which I just, because again, like I said to you, the yarn is in the shop and the printer is in the shop, and I'm here, and I can check my stock levels theoretically if they are correct, which they should be around 90-95% correct. Something sometimes goes astray, but the stock levels are normally around, I would say, around 90-95% correct. I looked and I have received pattern which is from one of the brands we stock, which is the Danish brand Isager. And the pattern even states that they think they haven't worked out 100% the yarn quantities for every size. That's how fresh the pattern is basically just off the needles. The sample garment has just come off the needles, but they would like to share the pattern because that, I think, can turn out very nice seasonal summer cover-up. And as always with their patterns, it uses 2 yarns together. It uses very fine trio, which is very, very fine cotton linen mix, like nearly like a lace weight. And it uses alpaca 2, which is 4-ply-ish. So you will be knitting on a 3.5mm needles, which is just below double knitting. And it's really nice, kind of, it's knitted from side to side, and it's waistcoat, and it's in a vertical stripes, which is quite nice. And other thing with their patterns is, and I briefly looked through because I have the digital version of the kind of the nearly the final copy of the pattern. Oh yeah, by the way, did you make your cup of tea? And I looked through, and it's very, very easy. It will use three colors of one, three colors of trio and three colors of alpaca 2. At the moment, they say one ball of each, but for larger sizes, there might be a need to purchase extra balls because it's just so new off the needles. And now I have a suggestion, and I feel like I'm talking at you because nobody kind of says anything back. And you can comment there. And what I thought, next week we are having our sock knitting sessions on Tuesday and Thursday. And then if I can, because again, coming back to this Isager patterns, and some of you I know found the way how they write the patterns a little bit confusing. The information is all there, but how they formulate the information is slightly different from English patterns. But this one is so easy that I thought it might be a good idea if, like, next week we will start our sock knitting, if any of you are interested. And then I would start, I double checked I have plenty of stock we can kind of play with, and I will put together for Tuesday. I will show you, I will bring the yarns in and I will show you, and then you can decide if you maybe would like to do it. Is we could do some kind of knit along to do this waistcoat, because if you will struggle or you don't understand something in a pattern, we can come back next day and then we have something which progresses. The only thing is, like, there will be obviously bigger progress from Friday to Tuesday than it will be in a midweek, because there could be maybe only couple rows, but at least it will give you the option, like, if you don't understand what it means, then we can go through it and to help you through. And what I will do tonight, I will put, maybe not tonight, but over weekend for next Tuesday, I will put the picture on our Facebook page. I will put the free pattern on our free pattern link, so you can download the pattern, you can have a look. And at the moment we have stock on the yarn, so that shouldn't be a problem. And it seems like from Denmark, I still can see, I can get deliveries in. So they kind of say they are operating on the full capacity on a warehouse, so they can send stuff out. So it's just then the question how long it takes to come in. But you don't need to worry about it, because if you start later, you can always hopefully come back to the videos and see how we kind of pass the next stage in a pattern. Yeah, I'm talking about these free patterns is like, oh no, which one do I want to do? Yes, I want to do the Isager waistcoat. I found, I would like to have another go on the scarf, the woven scarf, because then if we have the colors, we can make up kits and blah, blah, blah. So then yesterday, that's already yesterday, I shared on our Facebook page. That one is only on the Facebook page because we don't have the digital copy of that. Remember, on one of the first, I think last week on the first day, I dragged home this one, which is the woven hand knit cotton. Yeah. Oh, upside down. Well, if I would show you the right way up, so you maybe could read it. Hand knit cotton. I only have two colors. I have stark white and this color. And I brought it home because I thought this yarn will do this bag. But then yesterday, Rowan Yarn shared a really, really nice summer top, kind of sleeveless, but really nice shape. And I thought, like, actually, do I fancy bag, or do I fancy a top. And then when I looked on the yarn usage, I could be no wrong, but I think the top uses only one ball more of this yarn than the bag. So I'm thinking theoretically, the bag will take me the same length of the time to do as the top. Which one do I want more, the bag or the top? As the shopping at the moment is non-existent, so we don't need pretty shopping bags, do we? Well, having said that, we don't need pretty tops either, do we, at the moment? So it's kind of like, it's really weird. I found like this morning I got up and I thought like, do I want to wash my hair? I might be able to stretch out. I said, nobody sees me going, there's only 2, 3 people I meet in, and even they don't know me, going into town. Do I really want to wash my hair? Do I want to do, oh, well, do I have to, you get really sloppy sitting at home and doing nothing. And and then I thought like, no, kind of, let's do what we have to do, get ourselves ready, get ourselves, you know, to face the life, which is so easy to slip into this kind of like, oh, well, nobody sees me, even neighbors don't see me. It's like, oh dear. Yeah, so we hope that we will get out of this on another end and we will need a summer top. And I will have somewhere to accept wearing this. Do you know this cardi, this beautiful, beautiful cardi, which we sell them in the shop. They are kind of investment pieces. They come ready-made, and it's Scottish knitwear. And I really fancied one myself. And when I ordered the first delivery before Christmas, I thought like, no, do not buy anything which is your size, because that means I will take the stock and, I will not resist. I will take the stock and I will be wearing it. So now then, with this, the after now, I thought like, well, let's get them in for Easter, because they would be, because of the color, I think they would be quite nice. And they are quite nice, even though they are wool and I think Angora days are alpaca in the top. I think they would be really nice summer cardigans, because they're nice, bright and cheerful colors. So I thought, I'll get one myself. And they had this one available in my size, because otherwise it's a special order. So everything is made on order. So, I thought, well, I will treat myself. So I got the cardigan a week before the shop closures. So now my question is, why did I get the cardigan? I have nowhere to go in it. It's luckily I have these videos, at least I can show you. But yeah, so the summer cardis are really, really nice. I think we even have them all on the website if you fancy. But yeah, so I've been wearing it. Yeah, I did wear it in the shop for a week. And I've been kind of doing all sorts of things. And I think this one is my first bubble. So it's kind of holding up quite well. So it hasn't bubbled up. The only thing which has happened is the top has gone more kind of, there is a bit of, not frizzy, but there is like, it seems like the alpaca or the Angora is slightly coming, the hair are kind of starting to come out a bit more. But yeah, so it's, why did I have it? Well, if you would know what happens, we would be all, oh God, today's Friday, I'm sounding very, very depressive. So yeah, I think I better round this up this time, and I will go and check on my pizza dough. I will update you how it works. And with the pizza dough, what was my biggest issue is to find a recipe which actually makes not like 8 pizzas. They all go on about, you need like a kilo of flour. And I'm like, well, you can't get flour at the moment, so I don't want to use a kilo of the flour and make like 10 balls of pizza dough. And I'm not even sure if it works, if it's any good, the recipe. So why would I make a kilo and then freeze them or do whatever at the moment? I know it's a good idea if you know the recipe works and everything else. And yeah, so I struggled to find the recipe which actually uses sensible quantities. So this one used 200 grams of flour. So, and apparently it makes 225 centimeters, which would be like this size pizzas. having said that, I have done the pizza once before, but that was, I can't remember where I got the recipe from. And I remember when I finished, in the dough, when you start to spread out and stretch it out, it was just stretching and stretching and stretching. So instead of having like a normal size pizza for two, we ended up like it was overhanging the ends of the tray. So yes, so that was, well, it was tasted all right. So yeah, I have tomato sauce ready, pizza dough ready, wine is in the fridge, and knitting I can't decide what I want to do, so I'm currying slowly. I have done a little bit of knitting on that shawl I showed you yesterday, which isn't the main picture on this video, the Stephen West one, the other one. And I will, until I decide, and until I get to the shop to actually pick through the Isaga yarns to make you up maybe a set, and if you want to do a waistcoat together. So I will see if I can, what I can do, basically, and then go from there. So anyway, it's enough of me going on about things and not showing you anything interesting today. But Tuesday, don't forget, it's a sock day. I hope you have your needles, you have your yarn, and we will start with cast on and get the 5 needles going. So then you have a couple days work set out. Right. Have a good weekend. Enjoy whatever you do. And hopefully the weather is nice. And I sincerely hope that you have a little space somewhere where you can go out, sit outside and kind of enjoy the sunshine a little bit. And otherwise, offer to walk neighbor's dog. There has been some nice, I thought like that was so funny. There was a nice picture on Facebook with the dog hiding on the top of the kitchen cupboard. And there was like, no, I am not going for another walk. So yeah, if anything, if you need to get out and you need excuse, just offer neighbors to walk their dog. So, and we will be continuing our little landscaping around the pond and building the patio, and hopefully in between that I will do a little bit of knitting, a little bit more planning. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me. And I will put the links as soon as I get the patterns online. I will put links under this video. And of course, do look on our Facebook and Instagram pages, because that's another source where the free patterns will be going on as soon as I have them kind of put in the right place where you can download them. Okay, see you all next week on Tuesday. So nothing tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday, nothing on Sunday, nothing on Monday, but Tuesday I will be back 3 o'clock. Thank you.